Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Adrian Valdez is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this game's going to be interesting. Our pitcher today, I love watching him pitch. He's an aging veteran pitcher, but hey, look at the numbers. They're still good. He's done a great job of keeping himself in good shape. He's continued to evolve his game, and his career has progressed. So let's see how he goes.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch, to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Boston Red.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Adrian Valdez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking in the outfield at Mookie Betts. This kid came up as a second baseman, moved through the organization, tearing it up. But where are you going to go when you're blocked by Dustin Pedroia? So they moved him to the outfield. I cannot believe how quick he caught on.
Come on now, what's that?
Batting third, center fielder, Ian Zink.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go. Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network.
Leading off for Houston, left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and he'll reach to his left to make the catch for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, George Blanco.
Third baseman, George Blanco.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't?
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Full count, here it comes. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
The designated hitter.
Digging in now, Will Combs. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Here we go. Here we go.
Comes set with the 0-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, we got one out here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So striding forward now, Arismendi Alcantara. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Hey, 2 out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox, left fielder Andrew
Into the windup and the pitch.
Kennedy.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Come on, let it fly right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Now the pitch. Grounded to first. Bird has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding into the box, Steve Baxter.
Catcher, Steve Baxter.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Full count, 3-2.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Come on, big dog. Pitch. Nobody better.
The 3-2 one more time. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
High in the air out to center field. Alcantara is under this one, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park in and around the stadium as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Astros.
Settling in now,
Josh
Brunson. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Into the windup and the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros take a 1-0.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia as he rips it on the ground to second. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Suarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Ready to go.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi racing back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Scott Skinner is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
First baseman, Greg.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, nobody on.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jurickson Profar. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? George Blanco. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there. Almost got it, too.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, Matt, it's imperative right there. Put the ball in play in that situation. He does it, gets a ground ball, drives in the run. Everything's working out right now.
Designated hitter, Will Combs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Will Combs is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
4 runs here in this half inning. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hold it. Eat it.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Center fielder, Arismendi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Striding in once again, Josh Brunson.
Number 17.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Here it comes. 2-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now a swing and a miss at a pitch that may have grazed him there. It's 2-2 now. Looking to leave him loaded. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros. At the plate, Orlando Alvarado. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Orlando Alvarado.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One 1-0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And he's set down, one away. Now at the plate, Alex Colon.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Alex Colon.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Christian Adame.
Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And he just misses with a curveball.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
Be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
The pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail here 4-0. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Now batting, second baseman,
Your head right now.
Carlos.
In now,
Asuaje.
Carlos Asuaje, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Ball
3-1 now as that misses down and in. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Scott Skinner. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Skinner.
He's set and the pitch. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Stepping in, Greg Bird. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Greg Bird.
Now a snap move over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. First delivery to him on the way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. And the inning is over. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Red Sox, right fielder Mookie Betts.
Now here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Now another 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Travis Jankowski comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Travis Jankowski.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
The batter, center fielder.
This is you. Let's go.
Zink.
Standing in now, Ian Zink. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 4-2 game.
You said it, Nettie. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
All right, here we go.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bird is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Steve Baxter.
Number 00. Steve Baxter.
And a curveball in for a strike.
Maybe face, get your pitch, huh?
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back safely. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. One out and a runner on second base. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Come on. Rick, right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ji-Man Choi. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ji-Man Choi.
First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Astros. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Hit on the ground to short. Mays comes up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Jurickson Profar, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Jurickson Profar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. 3-0 now.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Alvarado takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Once again, George Blanco.
Third baseman, number 6. George Blanco.
On its way is, and he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, 2-way now.
The 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Into the box, Orlando Alvarado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Orlando Alvarado.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Alcantara is going to get there, and that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Alex Colon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alex Colon.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Down and away, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at bat.
1-2. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Now
into the box now, Christian Audemaze. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bird has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Alex Wood takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now. Will Combs. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, here we go.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2. Now here's the pitch. To short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping up to the plate, Arismendi Alcantara. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Arismendi Alcantara.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, we got one here.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Arismendi Alcantara is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Josh Brunson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. 1-2-3 go the Astros as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Stepping up now, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Here's the pitch. 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Alcantara has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, Travis Jankowski. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Jankowski.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Look out. 2-0 now. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ian Sink. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing.
Your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And this one's in the dirt.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Skinner moving to his left. 2 gone. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
Let's go, big dog.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. Oh, but he beats it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
The batter, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Asuaje, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
You got it. You got ball.
I got it. Ball.
Autumn Mays is there, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Up next for
Scott
the Astros.
Skinner, 2 for 3
fielder,
with a double on his
Scott
line so far.
Skinner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And the runner back.
Here we go, guys.
And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. And again he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Two down. We got 2 down.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here he comes on 2-0. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Three and one now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Astros leave one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Severino Gonzalez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Severino Gonzalez.
Digging in once again, Steve Baxter. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Catcher.
Hey, get a good one up there,
Steve Baxter.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Your pitch only, huh?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Bird is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in once again, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ji-Man Choi.
Lays off 1-0.
No strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
You can do it. No one better. Let's do it.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a
pitching for
matchup
Houston,
move here and bring on a
number
southpaw
41,
to face the left-handed
Andrew
hitter due up.
Chafin.
Stepping in now, Orlando Alvarado. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Alex Colon, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Bird in foul ground, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Christian Audemez. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that's going to land foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Come on, baby.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this will be fouled away. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And another foul ball.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Here's the 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll look ahead to inning number 8.
Your
Robbie
attention, please.
Washington has been
Now
summoned
pitching
from
for
the
the Red
bullpen
Sox,
as he'll do so to
number
start
5,
the 8th.
Robbie
Stepping into the
Washington.
box, Jurickson Profar. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Zink has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, George
Now batting,
Blanco. He
third
singled
baseman,
earlier, making him 1
George
for 2 to this
Blanco.
point.
1 down now. 1 down.
Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
throw won't get him. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball and the transfer look good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter.
Standing in now, Will Combs, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Blanco rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Here we go now. Let's go. Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him.
1 out now, 1 out.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have. I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A man at third with 1 away. Oh, a little looper over short, and it's going to get in there for a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Brunson.
Josh Brunson.
From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with 1 down. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error and a runner left on. Sammy Snare is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Travis Jankowski is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this is still a tight ball game, Matt, but this is a big at bat. You got the leadoff guy up. He's got 3 balls on him now. He's got to work to get on base. This is where on base percentage counts.
And that's finally over for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Lifted in the air to center. Alcantara has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now, Ian Zink.
Center fielder number 35. Ian.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. Their outs are a premium.
Oh, he was sitting on that curveball, but he missed it. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. That breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pause, now the pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. To the right side and through, a base hit. Zink rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second and they inch a little bit closer. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Hey, right guy, right spot. No one better up
Next
there.
for the Red Sox, catcher.
In now, Steve Baxter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Get your pitch. No one better up there.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Here we go. Need you right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Ji-Man Choi, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle.
Here we go. No one better.
3-0. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third as he'll hang on here to record the second out. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ji-Man Choi.
Hey, right guy, right place.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Right guy, right place. Here you go.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Skinner. And that's the third out. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Astros 6 and the Red Sox 4. Montero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Carlos Asuaje. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Carlos Asuaje.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And he takes strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Carlos Asuaje becomes the first out of the inning. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Stepping in now, Scott Skinner. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready on 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, 2 outs, 1 away.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, making him 1 for 5. Personally, nice note, but the team is winning anyway. They really didn't need him today. He's got to step his game up starting the next game.
Left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Zink is calling for it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They're up 6-4. Ken Murakami is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Now to the plate, Orlando Alvarado. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, first batter out of the pen and he comes right inside. I like that. Kind of reminds everyone here he's here to compete.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive some.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Now here it comes. On the ground softly towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away. Into the box now, Alex Colon. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Bird is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Audemays. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Here it comes on 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 out, nobody on.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Six to 4 the outcome today. The Astros have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.